The settlement on Proxima 7 had been quiet for weeks, which meant Oliver was overdue for trouble. As the human liaison for the colony's interspecies relations, trouble usually found him in the most unexpected ways. Today, it came in the form of a small purple alien child riding what could only be described as a nightmare. Given Flesh. Oliver had been inspecting the perimeter fence when he heard the heavy thuds. Each footfall shook the ground like a distant earthquake. He turned slowly, his hand instinctively moving toward his plasma pistol, though he knew it would be about as effective as throwing pebbles at a mountain. The creature was massive, easily 20 feet tall at the shoulder, with scales that shimmered between obsidian black and deep crimson. 6 legs supported its bulk, each ending in claws that could tear through reinforced steel. Its head resembled something between a crocodile and a dragon, complete with rows of teeth that looked sharp enough to bite through a shuttle hull. Bioluminescent patterns pulsed along its spine, casting an eerie glow in the afternoon light. On top of this behemoth sat a tiny figure, no more than 3 feet tall. As they drew closer, Oliver could make out her features, large, curious eyes the color of amethyst, delicate antennae that twitched with interest, and skin that shifted through shades of lavender and violet. She wore what appeared to be a child's tunic, adorned with strange symbols. The creature stopped 10 feet from Oliver, close enough that he could feel the heat radiating from its body and smell the sulfuric tang of its breath. It regarded him with intelligence that was somehow more terrifying than pure animal instinct. The child leaned forward, her antennae perking up with delight. "Hello, strange creature," she called out in surprisingly fluent galactic standard. "I am Eva of the Zilithi cluster. This is Grimtooth, my puppy." Oliver blinked several times. "Your puppy?" "Yes." Eva beamed, patting the massive beast's neck affectionately. Grimtooth released a low rumble that Oliver felt in his chest cavity. "I have had him since he was just a small egg. He is very good boy." That's wonderful," Oliver managed, keeping his voice steady. Years of diplomatic training were the only thing preventing him from running. "I'm Oliver. I'm human. And I have to say, that's quite an impressive puppy you have there." Ava's expression shifted to confusion. Her antennae drooped slightly. "He does not eat you." "This is very strange. I'm sorry." "Grimtooth eats everything," Eva explained matter-of-factly. "He ate the postal courier last month. He ate my brother's hover cycle. He tried to eat the moon once, but it was too far away." She paused, studying Oliver with those enormous eyes. "But he just looks at you. Why does he not eat you?" Oliver glanced at the massive predator, which was indeed simply watching him with an expression that might have been curiosity. Or hunger. It was hard to tell with something that had 17-inch fangs. "Maybe he's not hungry?" Oliver suggested weakly. No, Eva shook her head, making her antennae bob. "Grimtooth is always hungry. He ate 3 cargo ships this morning for breakfast. You must be very strange food that even Grimtooth does not want." "I prefer to think of myself as an acquired taste," Oliver said dryly. He took a cautious step forward, and Grimtooth's eyes tracked the movement, but the creature made no aggressive move. "Eva, what brings you to our settlement?" The child brightened immediately. "Oh, my parents sent me to make diplomatic contact. They say humans are new to this sector, and we should be friends. But they also said to keep Grimtooth on short leash, because humans are fragile and easily eaten." She gestured to what Oliver now realized was indeed a leash, a thick cable of some metallic material that could probably tow a battleship, attached to a collar around Grimtooth's neck that looked decorative at best. "Your parents are very wise," Oliver said carefully, "and we would love to establish diplomatic relations with the Zilithi cluster. Perhaps you'd like to come inside? I can offer you some refreshments, and maybe your puppy could wait out here." Eva considered this, then brightened. Yes, but Grimtooth must come too. He has separation anxiety. Last time I left him alone, he ate a small mountain. Oliver's mind raced through contingencies. The settlement gates wouldn't even slow down a creature of Grimtooth's size. On the other hand, refusing a diplomatic overture from what was apparently a very powerful species seemed like a career-limiting move. Of course, he heard himself say, though perhaps we could meet in the outer courtyard. More space for Grimtooth to be comfortable. As they walked toward the settlement, Eva chattering happily about her puppy's various characteristics, including his ability to breathe fire, generate localized gravity wells, and apparently teleport short distances. Oliver activated his comm. This is Oliver to Central Command. I'm bringing in a diplomatic guest, and her pet. You're going to want to clear the outer courtyard, and maybe reinforce it, and possibly evacuate the surrounding area. How large are we talking? Came the response. Oliver looked up at Grimtooth, who chose that moment to yawn, revealing a gullet that could swallow a ground vehicle whole. Let's just say that if things go wrong, we'll need a new settlement. Eva looked over at him curiously. You are very calm for food that is not being eaten. Most creatures run and scream when they meet Grimtooth. This is why I like you, human Oliver. You are strange, but good strange. Oliver smiled despite himself. You know what, Eva? I'm starting to think you and Grimtooth might fit in around here just fine. We humans have a saying, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Eva's antennae perked up with delight. Grimtooth has both. He is very large dog with very large fight. That's exactly what I was afraid of, Oliver muttered, but he was grinning now. Perhaps this was the beginning of a beautiful, terrifying friendship.